Good afternoon and welcome back to the homestead. How are we doing today? So after 2 months of no rain, yesterday we finally got some rain, and we got some rain. So as you can see here, you know, this water containment system, it just collects off the back side of the garage here. I still got to set up the front side, but as you can see here is it filled the whole way up to over 200 gallons of water that it collected off the back side of the roof of this building. So I mean, that was quite the rain. We probably got almost an inch of rain. It was a nice steady rain all day. It wasn't too heavy, wasn't too light. I mean, it was just a nice steady rain all day. So I'm hoping that that really soaked in and that we were able to really help out things here. I mean, you can really tell the difference. Everything is kind of already greening up. It's not as dry and not as terrible looking. So look, here comes the brigade. They must want a little snack here this afternoon. So let's go ahead and get them a little bit of grain here. I'm going to do some of the evening chores here. I decided to bring you guys along here. We haven't brought you along on a feeding in a while. So but I'm just so glad that we finally got some rain and that things look so much better. We moved all the feed up here into these bins. To make it a little easier for us, that having it down there in the in that other building and having to carry everything up here every night was kind of a pain in the butt. And we wanted to bring the feed up here so that way it would be a little easier to manage. But two wing there is getting a little lost. So we brought the little the little breast chickens. We brought them up here to join up with the bigger breast chickens. I think everybody's doing really good. We bought 2 meat turkeys. Here's one of them. I don't know where the other one is yet. But we brought them up here and kind of turned them loose here and got them out of the chicken tractor. So now just in the chicken tractor is just the, there's the other one right up there. So these are the 2 meat turkeys that we bought this year. And these are the breast chickens, and then there's some of the ones that we just hatched. So they all seem to be doing really well. Let's give these goats here something to keep them quiet. Let me get another scoop here. I think Mama needs some hay. We're still feeding a lot of hay this year. It just the pastures just aren't there. I need to get some more fencing up and to allow them to go out and forage into the forest. more. We still have the 4 babies there. They're 8 weeks old. We put them online, and we had a couple people ask some questions and just kind of kick some tires, and nobody has looked into, we haven't any committed buyers yet. So we're still kind of waiting on that. On whether or not that, oh, what happened to you guys there? But we haven't any committed buyers yet on looking at buying into those the 4 babies yet. So I'm gonna have to talk to her whether we have to maybe adjust the pricing a little bit, or what we can do. So just kind of wanted to bring you guys along, like I said, on the afternoon feeding here. Check out everybody. But the big thing is just I'm so glad that it finally rained yesterday. Everything already looks so much better, and they're actually calling for rain overnight tonight. Where we could possibly see some decent rainfall overnight and into tomorrow. They're starting to fill in a little bit there. Like I said, they're all due, I guess, in about 3 weeks. So that's crazy that it seems like we had babies not that long ago. So oh, those guineas. The cows are doing fantastic. Wilma and Winnie. Come on, guys. Come on. Stuart, Walter. Walter. He always goes over there and tries to steal some Wilma's food there. Here comes Winnie now. She comes down and just hangs out with Mom. She's not eating any grain yet. She's leaking out the back end there. Whopper Jr., hey! He doesn't like eating in the pen anymore. He wants to eat out here with his buddies. Let me move his food over here. Come on. I don't know why everybody's acting crazy tonight. Everybody wants to eat everybody else's food. Let's get down here and shut this gate here before we end up with cows running everywhere. Now he's going into his pen there looking for his food. Last couple nights he doesn't want to eat in there by himself. He always wants to eat out here with the other ones. Here. All right, now everybody has food. I got to go get the pig slop. But the one thing I've noticed about these breast chickens, they seem so much more friendly than the other breeds. They're a very inquisitive breed there. So I'm waiting to see if they stay that way as they get older, or if they do change as they get older. I don't know. It'll be kind of interesting to see. I don't see the Ianchimimes, but they're probably around here somewhere. Let's go in the garden here real quick while they're eating. Oh look, there's Winnie getting a drink while Mama's eating her grain. I guess I better get planting some garden again and get some of these plants that need to get out here. If we're going to get rain. But we never did get any more corn planted. But the corn really took off here now with this heat and rain. And the peas down here, we're getting close. As you can see, there's tons of pods here. They're still kind of flat, but hopefully with the rain here the next couple days, if we get more rain tonight, pull some of these weeds here. That's one nice thing about right here, having the garden right next to the pig pen. Just throw the pigs the weeds. Cabbage is looking really good. Things are doing a lot better than I thought. Like I said though, this garden up here, because of the base being so much wood chips and this plastic down, that the soil didn't seem to dry out like, you know, other areas like the pasture and stuff like that. So it's doing okay. You know, we are seeing that I gotta puncture some holes. I've been puncturing holes here and there to let the water seep down through, and that way it's just not sitting on top here. But, you know, these tomatoes are frosted off. You know, they're coming back real nice and thick. This is the one that didn't frost off. I gotta get a cage on it. As you can see there, it is blooming already, and it's looking pretty good. This one here is another one that frosted off. But oh, there's the Iron Chimimes and those two Morans that she bought. The Rainbow Moran, and I can't remember what the other one is. But they're doing really good, the ones that are left. Unfortunately, like I said, the rats took the other ones. So I got to get out here and get our machete out here and get down through there. I like to, I don't know what you exactly call that. I always just call it inkberry, but I like to go through and cut them all back before they go to seed, and that way you don't have that berry spreading. Looks like I think these guys are done. Time to put Walter back and give Stewie a little bit more grain. It looks like Walter's all done here. Come on, buddy. You need to go back. Let's get Stuart another scoop of grain. With Wilma and Walter being our breeding stock, I don't like to give them a whole lot of grain. You don't want your breeding stock getting too fat. Now with Whopper Jr. and Stuart, you know, these are all we're going to eat them. You know, these are being raised for meat purposes. So I don't mind giving them a little bit of extra grain. Now watch this here. So he didn't eat all his food. So I'm just going to clean this out. And I'm going to take it out here and I'm going to dump it. See? And then he'll dive in there and clean it up. So what makes the difference? There's sometimes he just likes to be out here with his buddy. Those two seem to have really paired up, Whopper and Stuart. After, you know, Cheeseburger, we sent Cheeseburger off to the processor, and then we got Whopper Jr. to replace Cheeseburger, and those two really paired up enough. So well, they're finishing up there. Well, let's go down there and we'll get the pigs their slop. And then that'll be all the feed for tonight, except for hay. Still got to get everybody a bale of hay yet. But yeah, it feels really good that we finally got some rain and that things are looking a lot better. I mean, I know that, you know, we got rain today, we got rain tomorrow, hopefully. I'm hoping that this is a change in pace in the way things are going. But So one other thing we had a little surprise was our goose down there. She's been sitting on those eggs. She's not having much success yet. But whenever she went broody and sat down on there, we did, however, we stuck some little we put some eggs in the incubator, and we got 3 little goslings. So I think what we're going to do here is probably maybe tomorrow, I'm thinking, or maybe here over the weekend, I want to take those little goslings down there, and I want to take the eggs out from underneath that goose and stick them in the incubator. Well, I want to candle them and see how many of them look viable. If they don't look viable, I'm going to go ahead and pitch them. But the ones that do look viable, I'm going to stick them in the incubator. We're going to go ahead and give her those 3 little goslings and see how she does. I mean, the last time she did fantastic. She really took to those little goslings. And then unfortunately, we had that rats problem, and the rats ended up taking them. So that was unfortunate. She wasn't very happy about it, but hey, that's part of being a homestead, that you're gonna have problems with predators, and unfortunately, those rats hit, and they hit hard, and took out a lot of birds that time. So let me set you down here for a second. I can't believe the size difference between, the straight Kune and then the Kune American Guinea Hog cross. Those are both the same age, and yet, we're talking like a day or two apart in age. Nothing, significant. Every one of them, actually, no, I'm trying to think of who, yeah. So they are a little bit older, but we're talking like 2 or 3 days. Nothing huge. All right, so all I got to do is feed some hay and carry some water. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it off for tonight. Thanks for following me around while I did the feedings and took care of the animals. I'm hoping that we get a decent rain tonight and for tomorrow, but things are definitely looking a lot better. I know it was only 1 inch of rain, but that was really starting to scare me for a while there when we had no rain at all for 2 months. So, all right, well, thanks for stopping by the homestead, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.